Consider yourself the top candidate to be the next face of the league?
No, not really.
Why?
That's what they got Wemby for.
My thing is, I just don't want him to take this thing for granted. You are one of the faces of the league, whether you like it or not. Yeah. So might as well embrace it, champion it, and this is a legacy piece. Add this to your legacy.
And I love Ant, but you can't run from that, especially when everybody's trying to give you the face.
He's rejecting it, though.
You can't reject it and then be in 4 to 5 commercials on you can't do that. Wemby can't be the face of the NBA. Luka can't be the face. Giannis can't be the face. Shea can't be the face, because this is our sport, a league that we started.
There's a story this morning. Jaysontatum gets glossed over or ignored when observers consider face of the league. Hell, he wasn't face of the Celtics in the finals. Jaylen Brown was.
Why do you want to be the face of a league when all the people that, that cover our game and talk about our game on a day-to-day basis on everybody? It's just weird. It's weird energy. I mean, obviously I didn't ask for it. I feel Ant. I understand. I completely understand. This is weird energy.
That's some BS. I'm going to call it, like I said, this is some straight BS. Don't get me started with his 22 years in the league and how he ruined the slam dunk contest because he's the star. He's the first superstar that played above the rim that decided not to participate in the slam dunk contest. Don't get me started with him showing up at All-Star Weekend on a Sunday afternoon, notifying the NBA an hour beforehand.
I feel like this is some weird made-up title that doesn't actually exist.
And it's never actually been one face.
What's up? It's your boy Dellski back with another video, and man, who else is tired of this NBA face of the league conversation? Like, I'm at the point now where I think all these guys are just soft and sensitive as fuck. I used to just think it was the new young guys coming into the league with their TikToks and their painted nails and crying all the time, fucking up the NBA that we once loved. But now I think it's all these niggas, the old and the new guys. I don't know when it happened, but at some point the aura of the league went from highly skilled showmen to highly skilled spoiled brats complaining about shit that just comes with being a superstar. Like Biggie said, more money, more problems, nigga. Or heavy is the head that wears the crown. Have you guys never heard this before? But they never cry about the good shit. The shoe deals, the endorsements, the popularity, the girls, or the big contracts. Good comes with bad. That's always been the gift and the curse of being famous. Y'all not exempt from that. If you don't like it, go to church. You niggas play basketball in a TV show for entertainment purposes. And you know what happens in TV shows? The fans have their favorite characters and they have the characters that they hate. The drama, love, and hate is what makes the show interesting and profitable. That's the reason you can make the money you make and live the way you live in. But you so-called businessmen who you claim to be seem to not understand that for some fucking reason. If you just want to hoop and go home, go play in the fucking church league or the YMCA. KD, Anthony Edwards, LeBron, Channing Frye. But I haven't seen one of you niggas do it yet. I gotta listen to Anthony Edwards talking about he don't want to be the face of the league, but he in every goddamn commercial with Adidas and Sprite and the NBA. How you don't want to be the face of the league? And LeBron said he never wanted to be the face of the league, but he came into the league wearing MJ number with the chosen one tatted on his back, doing the MJ powder toss. How you never wanted to be the face of the league? Or KD saying he just want to hoop and go home, but he crying over the summer about not being in the Nike USA Olympic commercial. I thought you just wanted to hoop. Y'all actions do not match y'all words. You niggas don't know what you want. Y'all want to pick and choose when y'all want to be celebrities, but it don't work like that. This is the name of the game. These guys are like the girls who dress like hoes. They never complain about the good things that come from it, like getting attention from the people that they like, free drinks, getting invited to places for free, getting into places for free, getting unwarranted opportunities just because you look pretty. But they always complain about the things that they don't like. Like, oh my God, I should be able to wear anything without being sexualized. I should be able to do anything and you not judge me. I didn't want that attention from him. I didn't like him. Just because I'm dressed like this doesn't mean I'm a hoe. Like, bro, you can't have it both ways. Either you take the good with the bad or you just leave it alone. The problem is the ego of these dudes are out of control. They really think they're more important than they are. Do they not know that the NBA existed way before them and it's going to exist way after them? MJ was 1 million times more popular than you niggas and it moved on without him. And he's still selling more shoes than y'all. Like, y'all really believe that y'all the first generation of stars to ever be critiqued or compared. This has been happening since the beginning of basketball history. Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain was compared to each other their entire fucking careers. Fans debated them. Some said Bill's winning was more important. Some said Wilt's individual dominance was more important. They was dealing with that all while dealing with real hate, real racism, and real segregation. If social media got today's stars acting like hoes, imagine if they was put back in their situation. And these dudes crying talking about they being compared to players in the past. How you think Kareem felt? He was being compared to Wilt and Bill his whole career. He combined the winning and the dominance, and they still compared him. Magic Johnson and Larry Bird was compared their whole career. They was tied together at the hip since draft day. They divided fans between black and white. Dr. J was compared to them once the ABA and the NBA merged. Then Michael Jordan was compared to all three of them. They said he couldn't win like those guys, and he could only sell shoes and get stats until he actually started winning. Then Kobe got compared to MJ. Shaq got compared to Wilt and Bill and Kareem, and so on and so on and so on. That's just how history goes. This ain't a new thing. It ain't unfair. This ain't just start happening just to y'all. Y'all just the first generation to cry like hoes over it. The faces always get unfair criticism and unfair praise. No player gets credit like the face of the team. They called Kobe Bryant a sidekick to Shaq, even though he was making all the clutch shots in the fourth quarter because he didn't win a finals MVP. They said he had to go out and win on his own to prove his championships that he already fucking won. They don't talk about Scottie Pippen the way they talk about Michael Jordan, even though they was on the same team and they got the same amount of rings, all because he was the second option. So you could be the second option on a 6-time championship team and still get discredited, all because you wasn't the face of the team. They downplayed Kyrie Irving, even though he outplayed the other team's best player, Steph Curry, in the finals and hit the shot that helped seal LeBron's legacy forever. But you still got people in the media saying he got to prove himself outside of that championship as a champion with another team. For what? He's already a champion. What he got to prove? He was the second best player on the championship team. He got to prove that he can lead a team to a championship to prove that his championship was real? It doesn't make sense. But that's what comes with being a superstar. Steph Curry got downplayed because he was never the finals MVP when they won championships, even though he had 3 rings, until he finally got one as the finals MVP. It doesn't make sense, but that's just the superstar standard. People say KD got to win outside of the Warriors, even though he was clearly the best player on 2 championship teams. Literally on a team with Steph Curry, the guy that they say is better. We saw them on the same team, and one player was clearly better, more dominant, took over the games. How does that make sense? But it doesn't, because they're superstars. There's always a story to tell. There's always a narrative to write. This just comes with the territory of being a legend in the face of the league. You're going to get held to a standard that seems unreal because you have unreal talent. I get the personal jabs and family comments, but everything else is fair game. But what do you guys think? Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Do you think it's over the top? Do you think NBA players are being disrespected and unfairly treated? Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.